guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing the TBR jar, picks my books, picks my TBR, you know what I mean? The TBR jar picks my May reads. There we go. I just typed out some prompts and then cut them up and then put them in this little like bowl thing here. I'm gonna pick about like 6 to 8, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be out of school the like second half of the month, more so in like a week or two. I'm gonna be out, so I will have a lot of downtime after that. I feel like I can fully accomplish around that range. I'm just gonna pick one. I don't know what the prompts were. Could read them off. Let me be a YouTuber. Like, hold on. Okay, so the prompts that I typed out were a book I started but never finished, pick any thriller, reread a book and give it a second chance, or like reread a book slash give it a second chance, because if I like rated it low, reread it. Buy an author you've never read, a book that's been on my TBR for a while, an audiobook, a book I've recently bought, next book in a series, one word title, a book with a pink cover, a new release coming this month, cartoon cover, a book with a place in the title, a sports romance, a book I've been putting off, a book with a cowboy hat on it, boyfriend chooses. Either send him a picture of my bookshelf or I'll pick out like 5 books and let him pick one. Over 400 pages long, a book with people on the cover, a book on Kindle Unlimited, kind of like a little bit of leniency with that one. I can just kind of pick anything as long as it's on my Kindle. A book that's turned into a show or movie, a book with an even number of pages, a book that is a 5-star prediction, so that I think is going to be 5 stars, and then a book that came out this year. I'm like trying to like refold some of them because oh, okay. Oh my god. A book you've recently bought. I'm just gonna pick all of them out first. I'm gonna pick out 7. Who knows if I'll read all of them, but I'm just gonna pick all of them out first and then I'll take you guys over to my bookshelf and pick them out. So yeah, the first one was a book you recently bought. Next, a book with a cowboy hat on it. Okay. A new release coming out this month. Okay. A sports romance. A book that came out this year. Okay, I'm getting my new releases in, like. Cartoon cover. Last one, a book that's been on my TBR for a while. Okay, so I still have some left over, so I'm definitely going to be doing this again next month. This is like super fun because it's a way I really need to read my TBR. I counted my books yesterday or like the other day, I don't know, but I have 98 unread books, which means the majority of the books on the shelf I have not read. Buying books is a separate hobby than reading them. I will die on that hill. Let me get you guys all set up down there. Okay, so I figured out the book releases where this summer will be different, and then the Collide book release by Bal Kabara, I think that's how you say it. It's part of like a new series. It's a hockey romance. Let's do a book you've recently bought. If you look right here, I bought The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. I got this from Half Price Books. I read The No Show, and thinking back on it, I liked it more than I thought I did, but in the moment I did not like it that much. But I read it, I didn't like hate it to the point where I DNF'd it, but I think I gave it like 2 or 3 stars, so I ended up unhauling it. So I ended up giving it back to Half Price Books, and it's funny that I bought another one of her books, but I wanted to give her another chance. I'll just read this little blurb. It says, 2 exes reach a new level of awkward when forced to take a road trip together in this endearing and humorous novel by the author of the international bestseller The Flasher. It says that 2 years ago the relationship officially ended and they haven't spoken since, and they end up back in the same car together on this road trip going to their friend's wedding, I believe. So that sounds super interesting, and it's giving all the cute little summer vibes. A new release coming out this month. I'm just gonna go ahead and put The Summer Will Be Different. super excited to go and buy that. Okay. A book with the cowboy hat on it. Choices for that is either Done and Dusted or I have Heartless. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna go with Heartless. I know a lot of people really love this one. A book that's come out this year, I'm gonna go ahead and pick just for the summer. Being said, I forgot to mention that this is automatically gonna be on my TBR. Whether I read it next or whenever, I would need to read this before I read this. So I don't have to. They're interconnected standalones, so I don't have to read this, but I've been reading them in the right order. I just want to continue doing that. To read Yours Truly, everyone loves and raves about Yours Truly, and I love Abby Jimenez. Like, Abby Jimenez to me is like what Emily Henry is to some people. I love Emily Henry too, but Abby Jimenez just hits the spot for me every single time. Honestly, for a sports romance, my only really take I can do on this is to read either Saving Six or to read The Goal. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do The Goal because I also have this on audiobook, so I'll probably finish this really soon. Cartoon cover, does this count? I'm between The Summer of Broken Rules and Meet Me at the Lake. It's giving more painting than cartoon. Oh, or I could do Butcher and Blackbird. This has been on my TBR. I was about to lie. I was about to say, oh my god, this has been on my TBR for a while. I just got this. No. Oh, I have When in Rome, which is kind of cartoony. It Happened One Summer. This has been on my TBR for so freaking long. I think I'm actually gonna go with It Happened One Summer. Okay. It's been on my TBR for a while, but it's also a summer book and has a cartoon cover, so like, so 3 in 1. For a book that's been on my TBR for a while, we have The Hotel Nantucket. We have Malibu Rising, also been on my TBR for so long. And we have The Flat Share. Read this. I literally liked it. I don't know why I never finished it, but whatever these tabs I have going on, they need to come out and I need to re-tab it if it was even worth tabbing. And bother me that I never finished it, and like the cover is so cute. This is so good. This girl moves into this apartment. She like answers an ad and she moves into this apartment. The guy works night shifts, so they never really cross paths. They've never met, and they just leave each other little sticky notes to like communicate with each other. They've never really seen each other like ever. Basically says that, but falling in love with your roommate is possibly a terrible idea, especially if you've never met. I don't know why I didn't finish it. Actually, I still have a bookmark in here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with The Flashers. I'm gonna add one more book. This is an exception because I probably am gonna want to read it regardless if I can get to it, but I'll put it more like on the back burner. It's gonna be Daisy Hates. Don't know what that beeping was about. Very rude. I'm gonna go with Daisy Hates because I'm reading Magnolia Parks right now and I'm actually almost done with it, and so I want to continue reading the series. Does this count? I don't know. I need to make sure I'm throwing in some books for myself so that I don't get in a slump. Sue me. So the TBR is really long. I said 6 and I now have 9. These are all the books on my May TBR. This gives me a wide, This gives me a wide selection to pick from. The book that I'm most excited for is honestly Just for the Summer. And then kind of like whatever about is probably It Happened One Summer, but I'm excited and I think I can do it. And guys, think about it. This one's gonna be an audiobook for the most part. This one I also have on Kindle. We have the new release coming out, which I'm gonna want to read that. I'm gonna have so much downtime. I think I can do it. I'm probably gonna try and do also like a 24-hour reading challenge if I ever have like 2 days in a row where I don't work or something. I really like loved picking out from this little jar, so I'll definitely do this again for next month. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, love you.